Hello, hello, welcome back. It's March 9th, Monday, and today I'm just trying to move in a straight line, whereas what is actually happening in my brain is very much a roller coaster. So I think today's call, I need to just talk through all of the loose ends. Maybe that'll help me get on track. It's going to be another very long week. Whoopee! I feel like instead of okay, guys, I am still gonna complain about my weeks, but I feel like I need to start celebrating them as well. Yay! Another busy one. I'm not gonna be bored this week. So, I think it's gonna be fun. I just have to get through the first few days. Is this a pattern where I just fit everything into 3 days and then the other 4 days I'm just kind of on easy street but tired? I just kind of put that together, maybe this is a pattern of mine. All right, so I have another week where I have to source all of my items in 2 days. Technically I could have 3, but my birthday is upcoming this week on Thursday, and so I'm trying not to work on Thursday. So that means I need to list 8 additional items at some point this week. Either 8 on one day or just an extra, whatever the math is. I did schedule a massage for myself on Thursday, so that'll be nice because I know I'll be coming off of 2 days of intense sourcing. So basically today, Monday, I have therapy. I have my Monday toy call. I'm meeting with 3 different families. I've already done 2 loads of laundry. Yay, waking up at 5:30 in the morning. I need to eat at some point. I don't know when that's going to happen. And then tonight, if I still have spoons, I have 2 plush pickups that I found off Marketplace. So that is just a lot of people for an introvert. So pray for me or send me good vibes. Whatever you're into, I'll take. So yeah, Monday's gonna be a cluster. And Tuesday, I'm gonna have all day sourcing, but I need to come back for an appointment in the middle of the day. So that's not too great. But it is what it is. So Tuesday's half appointment and then the other half of the day. Wednesday I can do a full day, so I'll probably go to Washington on Wednesday. Without traffic, it's probably 25-30 minutes one way. So I'll do the Washington route most likely. And then hopefully I will have hit my 56 items. So I did try and squeeze in some sourcing this weekend. So I wasn't able to leave when I had dogs here, but I did have very small gaps. For example, on Saturday, the 2 Aussies I had got picked up at 5:30, and the next family was starting around 7. And my nearest thrift store is about a 7-minute drive from here. So I went ahead and went for it, and I messaged the second family and I was like, what's your ETA so I can time I think I called it an errand. I can time my errand properly. And so they told me 7:30. So anyways, I drove to the thrift store, was there for 1 hour, and then was able to get 4 items. And then I came home, and then I had 2 more dogs come in. So they were here Saturday night through Sunday night. They got picked up somewhere between 5:30 and 6 because I had a meetup with somebody else at 6:30. So I went to the meetup 6:30. That was for some Disney pins. I still need to go through them. He had a bunch of Disney pins on lanyards, and one of the lanyards definitely looked like it was filled with fakes. So I told him I only wanted the other 2. I went ahead and bought some Disney pins from him, and then he said he had more, but they were in storage, so might go back for more. I'm going to reach out to my buyer that bought my big collection and see if she has room for more, or I'll just post them online, obviously only the authentic ones, and I'll get rid of the fake ones. I was debating on maybe listing some of them in my store. I'm just kind of torn because I think I would rather just get the money for them quicker than wait 2 months or whatever for something on eBay. Okay, so I met that guy at 6:30 and then I went to a thrift store after that and was there again for an hour, then came home and I also got 4 items there. So I was only able to get, in the 2 hours I spent across those 2 days, I was only able to get 1 day's worth. So I still have like, what is that, 48 left to find. So yeah, it's another like week of me feeling kind of some anxiety around like, I don't know if I can find all of the stock I need to, while also feeling like I know I can find the stock I need to as long as I go to enough places. So really the challenge here for me is going to be getting out earlier. Like most of the thrifts open at 10, so I need to be like on the road at like 9:30, so that way I can maximize my time that I have available for thrifting. Because some days maybe I'm trying to like do my photos and list in the morning so I don't have to do it when I get home from an 8-hour sourcing trip. Like then I don't leave till like 12 or 1, and then it's like I only have 6 hours to get what I need. So anyway, it really sucks. It really sucks to have an 8 to 9 hour sourcing day, get home, have to photo and list 8 items. Like it is exhausting. And it's like you can't even nap because you have to get up 8 before midnight. And if you're getting home at 8, you have to feed yourself, and it's just like, it sucks. And obviously it will be awesome to prepare for this better, like maybe during the week when I'm more chill because I'm stuck home with dogs, like I would then be able to list what I need to on my sourcing days. But again, I only have 2 days to find all this stuff. I'm doing my best, and I just right now don't have the luxury to have overages. It's a little bit like clawing my way is what it feels like. So yeah, I definitely find myself kind of dreaming about finding a sourcer. Right now I'm like just focusing on getting my brand knowledge up so that way I can really understand a brand. And then if I find somebody to pick up, let's say like Folkmanis, which is a hand puppet vintage brand. I don't actually know if they're still in production, but the ones I pick up are of the vintage variety. If I knew that brand more, I could tell them like which animals to pick up or like what to look for. But it's like I don't have a repeatable system because I don't really know the brand as well as I need to then hire it out. But anyways, what I'm dreaming about is having these like, 5 days of more relaxation time, at least slower, and just having a bunch of items delivered to me. That would be amazing. My life would be like so much better. But yeah, I mean, like, okay, guys, like it is fun to find stuff, but it is just such a drag when you have to, like, it's kind of sucks the fun out when you have to be out there for 8 hours and you have to just keep going. Like you can't dilly daddle because like time is ticking, man. So reminding myself now of what I have looking forward tomorrow after an already long day is really not great. Maybe I can just look forward to Thursday when I'm going to have a massage. So I guess the last thing I wanted to talk about was the book situation. So I'm at around 180 books. I feel like it was not that much more when I started like really trying to liquidate. They're all at 60% markdown. I was thinking like, oh, what if I did 70% this week and then 80% the next week to really like get them out. But I ran the numbers for if I were to put them at 70%, and I would actually be losing money on most of them because they're already priced so low. So I actually can't move them below 60%. I mean, maybe I could if I just like manually price them a certain dollar amount, but then I'd also have to take off best offer because I can't go under, I think it was like $3 to be able to clear any money. So I feel like I'm starting the grieving process a little bit of like realizing that I'm going to have to put a lot of really great books in boxes and find somebody who will take them. You know, I did reach out to those bookstores, and I think I reached out to 4 people and I heard back from 0 people. So maybe I'll call them and be like, can I drop off these first editions? I don't want them to go to waste. And then I'll just like donate the rest. Then at least it feels like the really nice first editions aren't going to be destroyed. And who knows, maybe some of this is like my emotional baggage because I have been storing them for like a year. Which is normal in books because they're long tail. Anyways, I'm just going to have a lot more than I thought I would at this really large markdown. Well, it is what it is. I need the space because at this point, only the top, very top shelf, which is cut off on this screen, is available right now for inventory. So that's only 8 boxes. I do have other boxes, so I will probably use them and just put them in like a back room or something, because I don't want to have to like move anything. But you know what I just thought of? Like, these shelves, for example, are on E4. I could just put them in a box and label the box E4 and put them elsewhere, and then move in the plush inventory and also call it E4. Because like, it doesn't need to be a different SKU number because obviously I'm going to know the difference between a plush and a book. And that way I can just like more immediately start filling these bottom shelves with my actual plush inventory. Because right now I've just been doing the fun task of Tetrising it. I have a thick plush comes out and then I just like squish it in with my new inventory. So like all of these boxes now are pretty full. Like I don't think I can squish anymore. Yeah, I basically have 8 boxes free that are supposed to last to the end of March, and I don't think that's gonna happen. So unless I get like really small items, like that's not happening. So anyways, I'm thinking about maybe buying another bookcase and then building up and then moving my queue elsewhere. Then I would automatically have 12 additional spaces, so a total of 20 boxes. That would probably last me through the end of March. I just don't know if this shelf would come in time. Oh my gosh, I just thought of something else. I could just go ahead and move the boxes now. I don't even need the shelf. I could just go ahead and stack all the boxes like how I had it like a month ago. Just stack them up. So I'll just stack them all over here. And then when the shelf comes in, then I can just like make it a little bit more organized. I might go ahead and do that because then I won't feel stressed. Like I need to buy smaller items to fit my only 8 boxes I have free for March. See how like talking out loud just helps me? That's why you get the rambles. It's just to help me at the end of the day figure out how to find the easiest path for growing this business. So thanks for listening. This has actually been helpful for me today. All right, so see you guys tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe the office will look a little different. All right.